Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Carroll here with a music lesson for today. We are going to continue our lesson. We're going to continue learning about Calypso 1, the song we started a few weeks ago. So far we've learned a few notes on the recorder. I just want to review a few things and teach you one more new note so that you can play the entire song for Calypso 1. So, a few things to review. When you're blowing into the recorder, we're blowing very, very softly. So it's as though we're imagining our finger is a candle that's lit, and you want to blow so that the flame on the candle dances but does not go out. Very, very gently. If you blow too hard, you're not going to get a pleasant sound in your recorder. It will squeak. It might play the wrong pitch. So make sure you're blowing gently. That's the first thing to try to fix if you're noticing that the music does not sound right to you. Try blowing a little bit softer. The second thing we need to remember when playing the instrument is you need to make sure that you are covering these holes completely. It's really easy if you do not press hard enough on these that the air can leak through just a tiny bit of a hole. And when you get that, you get these sort of squeaky sounds that are not great. And then the third thing to remember is that when you're putting your mouth on the mouthpiece, that you do not need to put your mouth on very far. This little tiny amount is plenty. That's all you need. Okay? So far we've learned 3 notes with me. I did send out a video. Hopefully you've learned a few more notes from that, but let's just make sure. So our first note that we learned was B. I am using my left hand. So you should also be using your left hand. I am not currently your mirror. Sometimes I show you where I do it with my right and it will be your left, but right now I am not a mirror. I'm using my left hand on top. Please be using your left hand as well. My bottom hand for now is not needed. So right now I'm just going to put it on the bell of my instrument so that it is not covering accidentally any of the other holes. In the future we will learn about how to place our bottom hand on for these lower notes. But for now, B is covering the thumb hole and the front hole on top. The next note, A, I'm going to leave everything the way it is and add that second finger. The third note we've already learned, which is G. I'm adding that third finger, leaving everything else exactly the way it was. And I want to add one new pitch today. This new note is the high C. You can play a high C on the recorder. You can also play a low C. The low C uses all of your fingers. This is not the pitch we are using today. We are using the high C. For high C, you're going to leave the thumb on the back hole, but you're going to use the second hole only on the front of the instrument. You'll notice that I'm using not my pointer finger on there. A lot of students want to do this because it feels more natural. But if you're trying to play these 2 pitches quickly, you cannot do it if this finger is on this hole. So you've got to use your middle finger on this hole so that you can quickly change back and forth like that if you need to. Okay? So on C. And I just want to practice for fun going back and forth between this B and this C. I'm just going to do a back and forth quickly. Okay, so you can hear what that sounds like. All right, so for Calypso 1, all we need, the only notes we need are B, A, G, and high C. Let's really quickly just play the entire melody for Calypso 1 before you move to the next video and practice it with the background music. Okay? Starts with G.